Hello, my Gojis. Hello, my Goldhorns. Hello, my peoples. My peoples. My peoples. Oh God. It's been so long. It's been so long. How many months has it been since I made a stream? How many months? Um, how many months? You know what? Nah, I'm gonna look back. How many months has it been since I've actually done a stream? I'm okay, live. How many lives? How many lives? Oh, Jesus! Oh, no, it's been 5 months. It's been 5 months. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Um, but that doesn't matter. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back with with headphones that actually let me speak clearly, and so you guys can actually hear my ramblings. And as if my ramblings even matter to anyone. Blah blah blah. But development, people. This is development, and development is always needed to make your way through life. Some motivational hoo ha junk. Um, but yeah, if you guys could not see the description, which I hope you did, I hope you guys aren't blind. And if you are, you're gonna have to look for some professional help. As I was saying, if you guys have not seen the description or just like the the title of this stream, I'm talking about things that have been changing, both for the better, both for the worst, and for like a mix of the two. So yeah. Um, and again, let me just say, over these 5 months, over these 5 months, I've been working on developing myself, on developing. Oh my God, I've been working on developing myself as a person, working on my flaws, um, working on my artwork, and I've just been trying to be more productive. So I'm just not a couch potato like I was last year and the year before that, and the beginning of this year, kinda. Um, and yeah, and I have more projects planned. I have more. Possibly there are going to be more animations coming. But I don't know what to animate. Um, it may be one of my. I mean, it may be. It may be one of the Jonosaurus characters. Like, I don't know. I mean, they already did. And if that's the case, I'm probably gonna do Bill next. Bill the Duck Bill, the Edmontosaurus. Maybe Terry the Pteranodon, Kenneth Chronosaurus, Crabus Patus. The lobster, like the original gang of like the first Jonosaurus era, which in itself was a part of the one of the first eras of this channel, like the early era. I may make an animation of one of those characters, but I don't know. I don't know. Um, and for the kaiju fans out there, like the Godzilla fans, the Ultraman fans, the Ultra Q fans, I am going to start making more kaiju fan films. I know I said that long before, and none of them ever came. In fact, I think the last one I actually ever did was the Varen one, I think. And like the other kaiju stuff I've done on this channel have just been short videos or unfinished projects or unfinished products of products that I am going to remake in the future. And yeah, so get ready for that, kaiju fans, if there are any left on this channel. Probably not, since since I've just been working on original stuff for so long. If you can call my stuff original, which I hope you can. I've been trying to be my I've been trying to be my own thing since 2021. It like I want to be my own entity because it takes pure creativity. Like, oh yeah, you know what? Speaking about this, I think this is a good way to go into the change aspect. Yeah, I think it's good. Um, my mindset on certain things have have changed so much, but both thanks to people I've met and just due to realizing how stupid some of my earlier mindsets were. And one of my stupidest early mindsets that I was way too upset about was the OCs based off of highly copyrighted like video game material or film material or hell, even book material. Although I was more lenient towards the book material. That's all that's all gone out the window. That's all gone out the window. Does that mean it's gonna be added into my like original content? Nah. No. Far from it. But I honestly can't diss it. Some of these people just enjoy like these video games, these books, these movies, even these animes so much that they feel comfort with it, and through that comfort they make characters of it. And I should not say that that word. I'm trying to be clean here. I was gonna say the D word, and although I can say it, like there's nothing holding me back. I'm just not gonna. Okay, I think this is a better way to say it. I was just a prick. I was just a prick in terms of that mindset. Of course, I had my reasons. Like the main reason was the situation like years ago with you know what the Sonic OCs, blah blah blah. But that's over now. That's over now. That's all done, and there's no need to worry about that. And but anyway, as I was saying before, I went into a segue to I'm just gonna keep going. Basically, I just sharded on characters related to copyrighted media. But looking back, I feel really bad about it simply because of the fact that, as I was saying before I got carried away, people sometimes have so much comfort with products and video games and movies and books and anime that sometimes through that comfort they make characters out of it. And that's honestly great. That's a great way to not only develop your imagination, but also to just put your creative power into something that even if you did not create yourself, no, I should say that differently. Basically, what I mean that like I actually don't even know what I was gonna say. Damn it. Oh God. Okay, what I meant to say is that I now see that that like it's just people enjoying themselves and the franchises they love, and two, it's a coping mechanism. And honestly, I'd say it's honestly one of the better ways to cope. Yeah, like it could be like self inserts into video games you like, animes you like, books you like, um because you want to feel a part of their world when the world is pushing you down. And I feel that. And I feel that. But I had such a lame, I just had such a lame mindset about that back in the day due to the things that happened. And to those who remember all that, y'all remember it? Like, you know, Sonic OCs, like the Sonic OCs thing, blah, blah, blah. But make your OCs. Make your OCs. They don't have to come directly from their mind. They can be heavily inspired from whatever you want. Just make your OCs and feel that comfort. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your creativity, no matter how. Whether it be original worlds or worlds created by other people, like Toho, for instance, J.R.R. Tolkien, Sega. Just enjoy yourself. And yeah. And that is a mindset I hope will never change for me. Because the mindset I had before, even if slightly justified, was really bad. It was just kind of ass, and I realized this. What are some other things that have changed? Because there's a lot. There's really a lot. And some of you guys, if you look close enough, you guys are going to see this whenever I upload new content, whenever I make new streams. At least I hope it's noticeable. Because yeah. You know, it's sorry that I'm like stumbling on my words that I use. Excuse me. Had something in my throat. Anyway, I'm sorry I stumble up on my words on occasion. You see, I talk really fast, and sometimes other words overlap the words that I'm saying right now. And so I'm trying to work. I'm trying to work on that. Although it's not a problem to most, I just get a bit annoyed by it. Although it is the least horrendous of my biological problems. Biological problems. I don't really have biological. You guys know what I mean. Like problems I can't exactly change. So yeah. And now I'm going to like be discussing what should I discuss? As you guys can really tell, this is not a scripted stream, as if any stream is scripted. It's like yeah, yeah, I'm just trying to think of what to talk about next. Haven't done this in a while, and all that good stuff. Well, there is no, okay, now I realize what I was going to talk about. So through the years of my channels, right, I have seen like YouTube friends come and go. And some of them really could have had something if they had the strength or the willingness to stay. But this app, like so many others, like the bad side of Twitter, which sadly is the majority of it, can tend to make its users lose brain cells. Believe me, because I am an ex-user of Twitter. And although I've met some really cool people on there, specifically in the like the Godzilla fan side of it, well, the kaiju fan side of it, the rest of it was just ass. and even some of the kaiju fans on Twitter were a bit uh some of them were whack jobs, but for the most part, the ones I've met, very cool people, and I rate them, to this day because they really made me feel welcome. I was treated like an actual friend. Um, but yeah, like YouTube friends that have come and go. There's been so many, and it's sad. Like they either just don't make videos anymore, and only in some occasions do I actually know the context to this, or they just completely delete themselves off the platform. There are many justifiable reasons for it, but overall, on most occasions, it is just really, really sad. One case of this is a channel that that was featured heavily in the dark ages of the Goldhorn12 Studios channel, formerly called Gojira12, though it can still be called that. I don't really care. And helped me, along with so many other people, get through a time that affected my friend group, who I knew in real life, that got affected so horribly by the internet. And this dude originally was a part of the Thomas the Tank Engine fandom, or at least he had some close colleagues in the Thomas the Tank Engine fandom. And he was loud, but he was brave. He was rash, but he was honest. And although some of his takes were a hit or miss, he was a real ass dude. And when his points hit, they not only hit, they were the straight up truth. And the person I'm referring to is Mr. Dragoman. I'm gonna be real with you. Out of all of my internet friends, he personally, I think he was one of the best out of them. He was such a real person. And like a few months ago, I tried looking for his channel, right? Like a few months ago after that situation happened. Well, no, it was during 2020, but I look up his channel and it's completely gone. It's completely wiped out. And I remember seeing that killed my mood that day. It really did. And well, actually, I think it was gone before like in 2021, like late 2021, I believe. And the last thing he made was a stream, but that stream has since been deleted. And all that's left is just let me see. All that's left is his channel with a description that reads out a podcast hosted by three idiots. And yeah, it's I can't even put it into words. I was so sad. I was so sad, man. But he's gone, and I guess he just got sick of everything. And I understand that. A lot of these apps nowadays suck. They suck so much. And not only is it because of the people behind the app. Sometimes it's because of the people who join the app too. But, and of course, I don't truly know the reason as to why he left. The last conversation we had was on Google Hangouts where we were like, like friendly banter about doing streams or something along those lines. And ever since, he's just been inactive. And I miss him, man. I really miss him. And there are so many reasons to this. He was one of few people, despite the size of his channel, he was one of the few people, one of the few of my online friends, one of the few of my actual friends who were brave enough to call out people, even his own homeboys, if they did something stupid or absolutely heinous. And even though he still did it because he knew it was the right thing to put them in line or put them offline. And I remember when I did a stream where I said like I think this was like during the quote unquote situation where I don't consider internet friends actual friends. And that was so stupid of me to say, considering how much of my subscribers are actual friends of mine and how many subscribers online that I've made friends with. It was stupid of me to say, and I regret it so much. And Drago had, despite us being boys, had the balls to make a stream calling me out because he was hurt by my words. And after watching that stream, like the stream he did, it made me think. It made me think so much about what I said and how I can improve. And of course, like after the stream, like we weren't really boys anymore, but we gradually became like more like friendly acquaintances. Down the line, we were building up our friendship again. And soon enough, he invited me to his birthday stream, and that was an indication that we were like boys again. Like we were like, it was calm, it was great. We were just laughing with my boy in the old from the old UK, you feel me? And it was nice. And it's sad to see him gone. All I can really say now, Drago, if you're still out there, bro, I hope you are in the best condition of your life, man. I hope you're doing well, bro. Because despite us only meeting through banter from the Thomas the Tank Engine fandom, from the Sonic fandom, from problems with some of our friends, you are one of the best people I have ever had the pleasure to have been friends with, online or off. And that's real, and that's real shit. I hope you're doing well, Drago. Amen to that. And yeah. And as I said before, there's so many other channels among my subscribers, like, that I've like become friends with online, that have left or have become inactive. But Drago Man's really affected me. And I think I'm the only person to actually talk about this, to actually talk about this. Like, I don't know if it's because like some of like like some of the other mutual friends or like friends of Dragoman's like realized that he left or were told the reason like behind closed doors, or they just didn't care, which I hope they did care considering how much he's done. And I mean I care, man, and I still do. But yeah, what's done is done. He is gone. I just hope you're doing well, bro. I just hope you're doing well. Um well, moving on to a lighter subject. Oh, I actually gave myself chills about the last subject. Oh man. I'm kind of getting choked up. Man. Um anyway, I'm gonna move on to a lighter subject. Uh and that is about the infamous remake of the fantastic Gojira 12 movie. And it has went by so many names these past few years. At first, it was the fantastic Gojira 12 movie Remonstered. It's a pun on. You know what? Explaining the joke wouldn't make it funny anymore. So moving on to the next name. The other name it went through was like Good Grief Goji or a dino named Goji. The titles being references to the first, some of the first Charlie Brown films. Like I think a dino named Goji was of course it's the film A Boy Named Charlie Brown, and Good Grief Goji. I think it was just a reference to like Charlie Brown's just like Good Grief monologue, or like Good Grief. I shouldn't say monologue. Good Grief quote. His Good Grief quote, but those were ditched. And then late, like way later on during like the 2020s, it went by the name of the Goldhorns' Fantastic Journey to the West, which the title's also referencing another work, and that work being the old Chinese would it be scripture? Well, I'm gonna call it the like a story. It's based off of the ancient Chinese story of the Monkey King, or Journey to the West. And the Monkey King most likely has been repopularized thanks to the Lego Monkey Kid show, which, I must say, stellar animation. The ones I've seen on YouTube absolutely knocked it out of the park. Great animation, smooth, fluid, action-packed. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But anyhow, and okay, now the film is finally going by its most simple name, its most simple title, and that title would simply be Goldenhorned, or The Goldenhorned. And I'm reworking on plot structure. I've introduced some new characters. I've reworked some of the old characters, and I've reworked some of the plot. I've reworked some of the settings. Overall, I've just reworked this movie, and so I think it's at least suitable for being made now. Now I believe it's actually worth being made again. And yeah, I've grown, like, I've been working on a prototype intro for the movie, and I like it so far. I'm just trying to think of good intro music. And what was one song I was using? Oh yeah, okay. So basically, there's this genre of music called light music, and it was like mostly non-copyrighted music from films or just original music from conductors, from orchestras. Um, and they, I mean, the time period they're usually made is around the 1930s to the 1960s, I think. Um, British light music and American light music, blah blah blah. Nothing special. Great music though. And there was one song I was using for the intro, and it's like it's a really brass. Well, it's a really brass based and chorus based and drum based uh music piece called "The Ballad of the Sea." It's really nice. But then it was going to transfer into some non-copyrighted 70s music. You guys may have heard about the mute like the what I can't, like, what is it, a company, an orchestra? Well, it's like some vintage, like a vintage um music creative team called Muzak. Some of you may remember that name due to it being used in many of the Walton File films. Not films, videos? Nah, Walton File films. Because overall, if you combine them all together, they can basically be they like at least the first one, they can basically be classified as films and short films. While Bunny Farm, on the other hand, is like the film of all of the Walton File videos. And again, um, it's a really good series. It's a really good series. It is, and personally, at this point, I like it more than Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, that may be controversial, but Scott's kind of been losing it. Scott's kind of been losing it. Security Breach did hit different, but it was way too confusing, and I don't know. I still enjoy FNAF to an extent, but I love you, Scott. Okay, I love you, Scott, Mr. Cawthon, but you kind of fell off. You kind of fell off. Um, well, I shouldn't say fell off. Um, I think you just should have reworked the idea of Security Breach a little more. It was a bit rushed. And if you can, and if YouTubers like Markiplier, the quote unquote king of FNAF, is saying that the game has bugs and that it's a bit off, it's I think you should wrap it in, or rework it, or rework it. God damn my stuttering. Oh. Um but yeah, Muzak. Oh, I went into a whole tangent about animatronic based horror. Oh god. Yes, Muzak. It's like they have some really nice music, like 70s based music. Really nice. Very, very nice. And I'm going to be using some of them. Um and I'm gonna be using some of the soundtracks of Muzak, the ones that aren't copyrighted at least, in the film. So if you hear any like 70s keyboards or 70s brass, that's most likely Muzak. And yeah, I'm working with the music of the intro for the Goldhorn movie, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna continue working with the film in itself. Wait, what's this? Sorry, Rowan, I gotta disembark from the chat. Gonna be eating in a bit. Nah, no worries, bro. No worries. You have a good dinner. Your personal flotation device. Wink. Oh, actually, I think now is the time to look back at comments, since I have not done that this entire stream until I looked at my best friend's comment. So yeah. Shiro Blue Moon says hello. Hello. Nice to see you again. Spirit Fanboy 35. Oh, hello, Spirit. Nice to see you here. Then we have Pizza Bacon Food Reviews. Some of you may not remember who this is, but he changed his name a while back, and I certainly remember who he is. Yes, Lean. Spirit Fanboy says hi again. Hello again. Nice to see you here. Hello, Austin the Red Dragon. Glad to see that you've been watching the stream. Oh, by the way, I should say this. Red Dragon, I've seen your community posts, and I am waiting in anticipation. I'm really excited to see what you come up with next, my friend. Pizza Bacon Food Review says hi, Goji. Hello. Shiro says hello again. And the rest of these are basically replying to me about my self-deprecating comments. Nah, wait, deprecate? Is that the word? Deprecate. I'm just gonna say these are about the comments that in which I was talking about things that I hate, that I cannot help about myself. So yeah, I'm gonna just breeze them past the screen anyway. Thank you, Shrimp. Oh, this is about the thumbnail. Yeah, the thumbnail. Austin says, don't worry, it's been 2 months since I actually uploaded. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. But, jeez. When have I... Oh, you know what? Actually, I can't be saying anything since I've uploaded decently recently. So, ooh. Austin, take your time, mate. Austin, take your time. It's gonna end up good anyway. Nice segue, Goji. Yes, thank you. The Dragon Lover 95 says, "Hey, Goji, how's things?" They've been all right. I mean, I'm happy. I'm really happy. But overall, things have just been. Oh, my voice cracked. All I can say is that things have just been all right. Things haven't been the greatest, but I'm not unhappy. So I take that as a dub. You sound a bit different. Yeah, I grew up. I turned, as you guys can tell, I'm halfway to becoming an adult now. I'm 17. So in 1 more year, I'm gonna be 18, and that's when my existential dread is gonna kick in. Shit. Well, probably a mic thing. Yeah, there's all that. That's also something. And blah 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 blah. Then we go into the comments there. Yeah, Goji, you've come a long way, and you branch out your ideas. Well, thank you. Actually, I appreciate that. As have I. Yes, the plush videos, for what they are very cute. are very, very cute. Then we have Shelterin. Shelterin. Maddox, I have no idea what this is. So if you ever come back, if this stream is still going, or if please explain this to me. I don't know what this is. Just as long as they don't claim them, don't claim they own, despite it being from another series. That's also an aspect of it. So some of them, I think mainly that was the problem, right? Some of them have been adding so much of this copyrighted material into things that they wanted to become like official franchises or like official things that they like put out into the world. Well, not being affiliated with the original thing at all is nuts. So yeah, use them in videos. You can in any type of video, but if you're gonna full on make good ass videos, great videos with these copyrighted things and expect not to be copyrighted in one way or another, then you need to realize that you could be in some heavy danger, my friends. I feel you. I lose my train of thought a lot. Yes. And my gym teacher makes my entire class run an entire mile every Monday. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Then we have I can't believe I switched from memes to food review. Yeah, that's very yeah. Yeah, I find that really funny. But hey, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. It's your channel, it's your life. Do what you want to do for content. Do it for yourself. Dinner. Yes, James the Brain 55. Yes, dinner. Oh, that's about your personal flotation devices thing. I see you've gone into analog horror. Yes, I have. It's I find it so much more enjoyable than jump scare horror and some other mainstream horror things, but we aren't gonna get into that. Considering how much controversy that may stir up among those controversy-ridden games. Then we have, hey Goji, I was wondering, did you see a short film I made? Oh wait, I think I did see this. I think I did. Oh, I think I did see this. Oh, let me just look back. Just, let me just get back and see. Yeah, go to James Brain the 55's channel. My private collection. Jump scares are cheap scares. Facts. They used to be so enjoyable until every game just started trying to do what Scott Cawthon did with FNAF among the other notable early games like Insomnia. It's just become so horrendous after that. There's just no need. Although to be fair, the FNAF fan games get a pass on this since that's almost exactly what they're based off of. Oh god, I think that's also wait. No. I should say that's kind of the foundation. That's what I should say. That's the foundation of many FNAF fan games. But no disrespect. Need a link to the video? Yes. Yes, I would like that because I need to see among your which of your recent videos which is the one you are referring to, because although I think I remember, I'm not quite sure. Hold on a minute. Well, I guess I'm just gonna wait for the link just because that would be the easiest thing. I don't want to stress myself out by looking at a video that I know I've seen and have liked that that I just can't see. It's the 45th. Oh, gotcha. Um, all right, 45th anniversary one. There we go. Oh, I remember that. 59 likes. James the Brains 55. You've rocked it, mate. You've absolutely rocked it. 59 likes. That's sick, bro. That's sick. Don't know why it's taking so long to say. Don't worry, bro. I got it. And I am watching it now as well. Guess what, James? With my viewership, it is now at 60 likes. Very, very well edited video. Very, very, very well made video. Wait. Well, I was going to talk about other things, big things, great things, not great things. But things. Well, I would say I would talk about my personal life, but I'm also not quite sure. Like, I trust you a lot, but it's also the internet. So I can't really say anything to even my most trustworthy online friends. That's what watching old films get you. Yeah, like the 45th anniversary video. That takes a lot of heart, you know. That takes a lot of heart, and you, James the Brains 55, have certainly got it. Because not even I could make that type of video. It's like I'm not I it blows my mind. It blows my mind. So yeah, and the videos like yours can prove anything. James the Brains 55. It is to appreciate the smaller channels on the website. And I mean small channel. And what I mean by calling you a small channel is saying that you only have 81 subscribers and you deserve more, right? You deserve so much more. And it is stupid that you don't have more, considering that like this is the content you put out. Like so much of it is like has heart in it, especially for the time length of most of them. Like with car figurines and train figurines. It's good. It's good shit, my friend. It's good shit. So yeah, support the smaller channels. Of course, I'm not a big channel per se. I'm definitely not a big channel, but I'm almost at 400 subscribers. So I'm in the medium range for small channels. So I say support the other small channels, because many of them deserve love. I take quality over quantity. Facts. Facts. Everyone should. Every competent artist should. They can't be rehashing the same thing unless they really enjoy doing it. And if they really enjoy doing it, I'm gonna give them love too. I'm gonna give them love too. But if you're just rehashing the same thing, and you don't care about it, and other people don't care about it, just stop. Like it's that's not a good way to build. It's so yeah, quality over quantity. No matter the time length. If it's quality, it should deserve more views. And your 45th anniversary video, James the Brain, is an example of this. Well, I guess with that being said, this could also be a segue to another topic I would like to bring up. And that is the support of struggling or smaller artists who don't get an audience or feel that their art is not good enough. And believe me, being an artist, I was there. Definitely, I was there. Although, admittedly, some of my art was really, really, you know what? Nah, so much of my art was ass. And no, the excuse of being a kid, I cannot use that on myself. But I would call them time wasting drawings or time spending drawings, because I did many of them during school. That's when I truly got my wings. And yeah, no, but no matter how the art is, you need to boost the artist up. And if you really want to support smaller artists and boost up their morale, you got to give them encouragement as well as helpful criticism. Believe me, my art was criticized for a very long time, like the proportions, the design of the characters. I mostly drew animals, so of course that's gonna come up. And at first I was like, you should really just support the artist to make them feel well, but realistically, to make them progress. No, but here's the thing: if you don't get criticism, be it positive, like whether it be positive or negative, even slightly negative, or even a slight mix of both positive and negative, your art is never gonna go anywhere. You're just gonna be stuck. And even though you are comfortable with this, where you're at with your artistry and your creations, you need to realize that criticism is always key. So many times it actually helps. But a problem also arises when criticism is given by the wrong people. And that is probably even worse than people ignoring the criticism. Okay, I need to re-say that. The people who give criticism who aren't even entitled to give criticism are worse than the people who refuse to take it, at least in my eyes. because I've seen many situations like that, and some of it was either stupid or just hella unfair. Um, no, and all that jazz. But yeah, criticism is key. It's the only way you'll progress. It's the only way that you'll realize that, oh, I can do better than this. And you can actually push on and become the thing that you want to be, that you believe yourself to be in the present, in your career of artwork making and creativity. Blah blah blah. But yeah, receive criticism and you will be so much happier. If you take criticism always as an insult, as belittling your work, you'll get nowhere. Unless it actually is an insult, where in which I've seen things like that too. So yeah, and in those situations, no one ever wins. So give criticism that actually helps people progress, and not just shit on them. But yeah, that's kind of a tangent. Again, that's my rambling. Can't really help that, but yeah. Speaking of I drew Goji's car on my Twitter. Actually, yeah, I remember. I remember you making Goji's car before, and that was really neat. It was just little Goldhorn driving a motor car. Very nice. So I am going to check. I hardly go. I never go onto Twitter anymore. I know I said I would make checkup posts, but I've completely given up on that app. But I am going to look up your Twitter, James, and see what we have. And it'll probably be easy to find considering it is your most recent. So I shall see. See what we have to see. This ought to be easy to see. See. Most recent art. Okay. Well, it's one of your more recent arts. Let me just see and find this. Hey James, maybe you could find a link to that too, since it's not as easy to Oh wait, it's abandoned, unfortunately. Oh. So that's what you meant. Let me look back. Sadly, all good things must come to an. Oh, oh. That's really, it's a sad piece, but it's really, really nice, James. It's really, really nice. Time happened. Yeah. Believe me, James the Brain 55, I would have gladly stayed on Twitter if it was just a better place, but it's not. It's just not anymore. When I joined, it was like it was so cool meeting you, like the people of the Godzilla fandom, the kaiju fandom. Well, of course, like the good eggs of the kaiju fandom, and so many others, and it's just not it anymore, Chief. It's just not it anymore. But your art is wonderful, bro. Your art is wonderful. Thank you, James. Thanks. I just illustrated how I felt without you, but oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is great. This is great, bro. Really, really like this. What else? What else? Oh, this stream has been an hour long. Oof, that's a lot. Wait, what's this? Well, speaking of that, my life sucked. Oh, wait, I think this was when I was talking about art. Well, speaking of that, my art, well, speaking of that, my life sucked back in 2020 and 2021. Ah, ah. Society can be a war zone sometimes, or a toxic waste dump. Yeah. Spirit fanboy, well, why did you feel so down then? Were you just getting the criticism that didn't help? That was being like that. I should say, were you being bullied about your art? Because if you were, then I will say it once. I said I wasn't going to say the D word, but I will say it once. Were people being dickheads about your art because they are probably not any better at art than you are. And from what I can probably guess, they are worse at it. Oh no, not the drawing criticism. Not that. Oh, my bad. Well, at least it was first when I started on Instagram. Oh, wait. Instagram AAA. Man. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the thing with and that's the reason I don't have one. Yeah. Yeah. Instagram's good for other stuff, but it's like it's definitely not like Twitter. Definitely not. It just needs to be reworked. All good thing, even the good things need to be reworked. That's what I've learned. Yeah. Someone once called me a 9-year-old. One of them called me stupid. For what reasons? For what reasons? For liking, for, like, from what I know about you, Spirit fan, you like Halloween a lot. So if it's specifically just because you like Halloween a lot, that's dumb. That's dumb. And that's really, really dumb. And that's another thing I need to bring up. Do not disrespect people's interest unless it's actually harming people. Like if you like anime, if you like Halloween, it's ugh, it's no, not that. Oh God, I'm going on ramblings. I'm going on rambles again. Oh God. I'm I'm certainly not a Martin Luther King, but yeah. Um, I will definitely speak out about what I believe. Luckily for me, what I believe is let's just say it's definitely not a red pill or blue pill situation. No. I just believe what's good in this world. And I believe that some groups of people deserve more respect because they really do not have that. Anyway, it's not that interest. Then what was it about, if I can ask? It was in a community. Yeah, Instagram. Well. Yeah, internet communities can be a bit shoddy, but yeah, there's there's a lot of communities like that. Well, actually, you don't need to disclose anything more than that, Spirit Fan, because I don't want to completely out like the reason why you were bullied. I'm not built. I'm not going to do that. I'm not built like that. Um, all I can say to the community you were in, screw them, screw them. If like screw them. Like, if there like yeah, if there wasn't a specific reason for it, then they're bigger dickheads than what I thought before. Because they are just bullying someone just because. It's okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. But still, it is good to be considerate, and I hope you are doing better now, Spirit Fan. I was 12 during the time when that happened. Yeah, no one. Yeah, that. Yeah. 12, huh? That sucks, man. That sucks. I've probably sound really, bored by saying it simply sucks by saying online one of my online acquaintances being bullied in a unspecified community. It's just that I've seen this happen so much that I'm kind of desensitized, which is horrible. But yeah, whenever I think about it, I feel like I develop PTSD from it. Yeah. Sorry to hear it, bud. It's fine. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to talk to, and yeah, if you're going through feelings like that, like talk to people closest to you. Talk to your parents. Talk to the relatives who will listen. On either side of the family. If the other side of each respective parent is still there, talk to your friends. Hell, talk to your online friends if you know they're not going to disclose this shit. If you know you can actually trust them with it, talk, get it off your chest, and maybe it'll make your day easier, knowing that people sympathize with your troubles, as I do, as James does. My mother is obviously aware of it. That's good. That's good. At least your mom knows. But yeah. I don't really know if I have PTSD. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough, but still. PTSD or not, still very, very sad. Anyway. 8 minutes in. What should I do? I have 3 people watching. 2 viewers are in the chat. But I don't really have anything else to give you. This was going to be a Q&A stream, but again, I realize I don't really want to release anything for now. I'm back from meeting. Just as I was about to close the stream, bro. You know what? At least with you here, it becomes more thrilling. Maybe I could say it to someone I personally know and let it out, just like the episode of Family Guy where Brian tells Stu the truth of why he has a gun. Fair enough, but I ain't ever seen that episode of Family Guy. I say that as if I actually watch Family Guy, which I don't. Plenty of my friends do, but they're either really edgy or just genuinely enjoy the show for what it is. Specifically, the modern episodes. I think everyone can agree that the older Family Guy was also dark, but also actually wholesome and enjoyable. Not saying not no, not dissing Seth MacFarlane, but hey, go back to the roots of the older Family Guy. I've been watching a lot recently. And do whatever, bro. I ain't dissing no one for what they watch. Old Family Guy was amazing. Facts. So much more enjoyable. Where the family actually loved each other. Where Brian was not a dickhead dog of a poet laureate. When Stewie wasn't just a stereotype for the. If you guys know what he's a stereotype of, and that's all his character is. Just a stereotype. Just a stereotype. Old is just how South Park made it to be. One random joke that has no relevance to the story for the episode. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. British? New. I meant new. Oh, British. No, not well. No, not British, but in other. I'm gonna say he is one hell of a stereotype of gay dudes. I'm not gonna lie. He's just a gay stereotype. And if your character's built strictly off of a stereotype, it's no longer a character. It is just a stereotype. Can he used to die a lot in every South Park episode? Yeah. Although I would think he still does. Wait. My question is why they made a baby a gay stereotype. I don't know. I mean, they did have that other guy, and he was. I mean, at least in the modern episodes, he's represented like generally well. But I have no idea why they made Stewie that. I guess it's just for the funnies and stuff like that. For the funnies. Modern Family Guy. Watch season 1 to 5, even 6. But I beg you just end at 5 and just watch 6 for curiosity's sake. Like, if you're... it's the same thing with The Simpsons. The old stuff was so much better than the new stuff. And, of course, some people will say, oh, but there's, like, new movies and blah, blah, blah. They aren't as good as the movies of the old days. That's not what I mean. What I mean is if a series runs for so long, that characters become stereotypes, or at best the episodes become stale with only a select few characters you still actually enjoy, it's bad. It's bad. Although I think Simpsons is still doesn't. Although there's always the critique of like, oh, it should just end, but at least I can say that for the most part, people like some of the modern episodes. Whereas for Family Guy, it just kind of became a joke. So yeah. And that kind of relates back to my critique on like rehashing art so much. Just don't rehash it to the point it becomes like where it just becomes where it just becomes an NFT essentially, where it's just the same thing with different poses, different clothing. Don't rehash. And if you're gonna put it in that format, at least draw completely different characters with different poses. art is art, no matter what. But still, we gotta we can't let it be getting stale. Hold on a second. Hold on. My one of my parents needs something. Unless it's tracing, that doesn't count as art. Oh, who would have thought of that? Who would have thought of that? And that is, yeah. Use reference images. Use reference images. That's the closest thing to, yeah. Just use reference images. Even use heavy reference images, but don't completely trace unless you're actually able, unless it's actually fine, because sometimes it can be fine. Anyway, I'll be right back again. Okay, okay, dear Gojis, dear Goldhorns, dear viewers. Uh, so I must end the stream here. You see, my family and I are going to go on a walk with our dog, and I want to get fit before school occurs on Tuesday, after Memorial Day, of course. So yeah, I want to thank everyone who joined the stream for cutting me some slack because I have not done this in a while, and just enjoying their time here. No matter how long they stayed. And yeah, enjoy your walk, Rowan. I shall, Maddox, I shall. Um oh, this is about the tracing thing. That's what I kind of do sometimes. I used to trace, but I don't anymore. Chad move. Definitely. And with that, my Gojis, my Goldhorns, I will leave here. Um, so so enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves before school starts again. And when it does start, try to enjoy school. Look at the positive side. All right. Ciao. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Um, Hi cockalorum. See you guys. Yeah, bye.